What is up, everybody? Today we're gonna do a special video on how to get yourself, like us, a 90 overall team with over 3 million coins in the account without spending any money. I'm gonna give you guys 10 great tips that I use myself to grind your team and get the highest overall that we can. First things first that we need to go over is when you do initially start Madden Ultimate Team, you're going to have to do these preseason campaign solos that kind of force you to do it to unlock the rest of the objectives, unlock pretty much everything else in the game. You're going to need to get your MUT level up to like about a level 10 to unlock most of the solos in this game and to be able to maximize the tips that I'm about to give you guys. So make sure you do that, and if you do need a couple of extra solos to complete once you finish the preseason, try to do the zero chill ones that are out right now. You see, now that we're level 6, we have a couple of things unlocked. We could do solo battles to get ourselves XP, and we still need to unlock a couple of things. But now that we're level 6 and we did the preseason solo challenges, we have most of the objectives unlocked. So now that we have ourselves a decent MUT level, let's get into these top 10 tips. Tip number 1 is doing the Gauntlet Solos. There's the Rookie Gauntlet, the Veteran Gauntlet, and the Legend Gauntlet. These three do not unlock right away. You need to be a level 20 to do the Rookie, I believe a level 40 to unlock the Veteran Gauntlet, and the level 60 to unlock the Legend Gauntlet. But as soon as you unlock the Gauntlet Solos, make sure you do them, because the rewards for doing the Gauntlet are the best rewards for doing any solo challenge in the game. And at the end of the day, from doing the Rookie Gauntlet, you get a couple of 87 overalls. From doing the Veteran, you get a couple of 89 overalls. And from doing the Veteran or the Legend Gauntlet, you get a couple of 93 overalls. And if you do every single Gauntlet solo challenge, you get yourself a couple of free 95 overall players, which I'll show you guys right here, that you get for doing all the gauntlets that we did. We're just gonna pick Richard Sherman because he fits our team right now. And just free, you gotta grind a little bit. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not that hard. Step number 2 is the daily Quicksell. Found in the objectives list. The daily Quicksell happens every single day. As you guys see, it refreshes at 6 a.m. Eastern time. And it's very simple what you have to do to complete the daily Quicksell. You have to win 2 games, any games. It could be a solo challenge. You could just do a quick solo challenge, get your 2 games out the way. Purchase a pack and complete a set. Now, purchase a pack seems a bit tedious because, especially if you're not trying to spend any money, you don't want to buy this 8 legend bundle. But the pack that you can do the cheapest every single day, once a day, is to get a player pack, 500 coins. You should have 500 coins every single day to be able to open this pack. Yes, you get, 1 silver player. Sometimes you end up getting a power-up Brandon Cooks, as you see right there. But that's enough to get the job done. It's just any pack. It doesn't matter what pack you open. Completing the sets, there's a ton of sets to do in Madden Ultimate Team. The easiest and cheapest set to do if you just want to get your daily Quicksell in and you want to, save coins, you don't really have many items in your binder, you do this exchange set. You put 2, 62 to 65 overalls, you get another silver player back, but it's very cheap to do, and it's a set to complete every single day. And at the end of the day, you're going to get a Quicksell for free coins, and you cannot go wrong with free coins, and you're going to make a profit because the coins spent to do those, buy the pack and do the set, it's going to be like 1,000 coins at most. So, you turn in a pretty decent profit. So I had to go win 2 solo challenges really quick. But we're back just to show you guys the daily Quicksell pack. It's really high for level 60, not as high for lower levels. But, at the end of the day, no matter what level you are, even though we got the minimum amount that we could possibly get out the pack, it's still a free 7,500 coins from doing pretty much nothing. So, like I said, you can't go wrong with that. Tip number 3 is taking advantage of promos currently going on in Madden Ultimate Team. Sure, there are a ton of solo challenges to do here, and you can get them all done for, whatever you need them to be done for. But when there is a promo currently going on in Madden Ultimate Team, you want to drop what you're doing and get the solos that come out for it done. Get involved with the promo, because that's the best time to make coins in Madden Ultimate Team, truthfully. Because in the solo challenges, you can get coins. Sometimes you get free players, even though they're, non-auctionable. They're still really good free players. We participated in the Blitz promo, and we got this 93 overall Tyreek Hill without spending a dime. We participated in the Thanksgiving promo. We got ourselves a free Darius Slay. We participated in the Halloween promo, a free Calais Campbell. All starters on the team, all free, that we got just from grinding the game a little bit. It's going to take a little bit of time if you're not going to spend money. If you are spending money, then just go buy some packs. But, it takes a little bit of time. You got to put a couple of hours into it, but you really want to get the holiday promos done, the you know, just whatever promo that's outdone, because like I said, it's the best time to make coins. Everybody's trying to take their part in the promo. You can make coins off of those people who are trying to get all the new players and stuff like that. Step 4 is solo battles. This is a new feature in Madden Ultimate Team. It wasn't FIFA in years past. And solo battles, you know, this is something that will take a little bit of time. If you don't have the time for this, maybe you don't want to do this. But if you do have the time to complete solo battles, you get great rewards from this. So you're probably not going to get top 100. Don't worry about the top 100 rewards. All you're worried about here is ultimate. If you win all 13 games on the hardest difficulty, and it is a frustrating game mode, solo battles, but if you do win it, you get yourself 50,000 coins, you get yourself trophies, and you get a touchdown pack, which has a 75,000 coin Quicksell in it, and a red zone pack, which has a 25,000 coin Quicksell in it. So if you're doing the math at home, that is 150,000 coins, and solo battles happen every single week. So that is at least 150,000 coins and 8 trophies every single week. If you could put in the time, there are 13 solo battle games per week. So like I said, it is, you know, if you don't have the time to just play Madden all day, like kind of, you know, maybe you're not going to do this one. But if you do have the time and you really need the coins maybe 1 week, get the solo battles done, because you can really accumulate a lot of coins if you continue doing them every single week. Tip number 5 may be the most important tip that we go over. It's training points management. What are training points? It's a new form of currency added into Madden Ultimate Team. And what do you use training points for? To upgrade players. You get these 68 overall versions of, let's say, Luke Kuechly. You go in there, upgrade. And how do you upgrade them? Training points. And you see, at first it starts off cheap, but it does get expensive trying to upgrade these players, and you have to get their, you know, versions of a card as well, like a Luke Kuechly special, you know, promo card and all that stuff. And you see we have a couple of these guys upgraded here, like Telvin Smith and Steve Young. So how do you get training points? Well, there are solo challenges that come out every single week. There's like 5 solos every single week. You definitely want to get those done. And the other main way to get training points, believe it or not, is by quickselling players. You see, we can't quicksell that Dawkins because he has a chemistry on him. We could take that chemistry out to quicksell him. But this 89 overall Jeremy Shockey, we can quicksell for 1,600 training points. And believe it or not, it actually makes sense this year to quicksell an 89 overall. Beforehand, you just quicksell them for like a cheap amount of coins and it didn't really matter. But this year, players that, you know, don't go for a lot on the auction house, you are better off quickselling them for training points and using those training points to upgrade players. Who can you upgrade with those training points? You know, that's up to you. It's your ultimate team. I'm not going to tell you exactly who to use. But as far as who to quicksell for training points, you want to make sure you're quickselling guys that don't go for a lot on the auction house. So we're going to go on muthead.com for this part here, because this is very important. Muthead.com has every single card in the game in its database. And you can see in this price section the cheapest cards you can quicksell as far as per training points, which cards are most efficient to quicksell. And you basically have an idea of, you know, what's a good card to quicksell. And you guys see here like 36, 37 is a decent amount. You see this 87 Tony Gonzalez we have in our binder, quickselling for 775 training points. If we go to his card specifically, there is a section that lets us know how many coins per training point value he has, and it's 40, and that's pretty good. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna quicksell this Tony Gonzalez because we want the training. We actually want to quicksell him. And like I said, it's actually smart this year to quicksell guys for training. You don't want to quicksell someone that goes for a lot on the market for training. Like, we don't exactly want to quicksell, you know, let's say Tyreek Hill for training, because Tyreek Hill is a very valuable card in the auction house. We're just not, that's just not smart, all right? But a Tony Gonzalez or a Jeremy Shockey, a cheaper card in the auction house, yes, you do quicksell for training. So that's a little bit of a training 101. The other thing about training points that I will tell you guys about is, if I can find the power section here, is that as you level up in Madden Ultimate Team, you do get what are called training passes, and you can use these as substitutes for trying to upgrade your players. So let's say you're trying to upgrade Michael Vick and you don't have enough coins to get his base legend card, which, you know, you need to do his power up. You can use the 90-91 overall power up pass, and this basically will be whatever card you want it to be. It's like a wild card in Scrabble. All right, that's how OP the power up pass is. So you definitely want to make sure you use these and use these efficiently. Don't just use it on some cheap player. You want to use it on an expensive player, so you're, you know, saving a good amount of coins and getting a good player. Like, you want to use it on a Michael Vick. You don't want to use it on a Jeremy Shockey. We are still in the binder for tip number 6, which is binder management. Basically, obviously, we're using all of these top-end cards here. That's cool. But if you have any cards in your binder that you have no use for, you want to get rid of them. You either quick sell them for training, as you guys saw we did with Tony Gonzalez, or you put them on the auction house. Like right now, this 80 overall Neville Hewitt, I have no use for it, but it's also just rotting in my binder. I can get an extra maybe 5,000 coins if I put them on the auction house, and the way I'll know exactly how much Neville Hewitt goes for is, once again, going on MUThead. You know, you type in Neville Hewitt's name, you find him in the database, and you see exactly how much he's going for, and, you know, you just list them, and he will probably, if you, like, list them for, like, maybe, like, a couple coins under what his value is, like, right now he's going for, like, about 9,000. If I sell him for 87,000, as you guys can see right here, about 87,000, he's probably gonna sell. And, you know, clear out your binder is, once again, none of this stuff is easy. This is not like you wave a magic wand and you get coins, but these are the easiest ways to make coins. Like, yeah, stuff sitting in your binder. There's just no reason to keep it in there. Like, that's a free, after tax, 7,000 coins. Don't mind me, I'll just take that. Thank you very much. So make sure you're managing your binder. It's not just about Madden tips today. I got a bonus tip for you guys, and that is to go to SeatGeek. If you are looking for cheap, affordable, and pretty dope tickets to any sort of event, concerts, sporting events. You see, we go on the Post Malone. I want to go to this Post Malone concert in the area December 29th. I could find some pretty decent deals, 183, and that's not a bad spot to check out my dude Post Malone. You could also check out sporting events. It's just everything on SeatGeek. And you use the promo code COOKIE, as you guys see right here, $20 off, man. I got you guys. Put in the promo code COOKIE, and I'll hook you guys up. $20 off. So not only do you get affordable tickets to different events, you get $20 off as well. So thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the tips. Tip number 7 to understand is that every card in your binder goes into a set. The highest overalls and the lowest overalls. So we have a Nat Marcus Cannon. There's nothing we could do with him. We can't sell them on the auction house. We could quick sell them for training, but you don't want to quick sell these Nat cards for training because the value is not as high. So what we could do is put them into one of these 3 sets: an Elite Token set, the Exchange set, or the Tom Brady set. The one that makes the most sense is the Elite Token set for that Marcus Cannon. You want to do that unless you're trying to do Tom Brady's Diamond set. Let's say JC Treader right here, 77 overall. We check and see what he can do. There's a ton of sets you can do with him. The one that makes the most sense, once again, is a token set, the gold token set. But if you're trying to make a playbook, then yes, you can put JC Treader in there. And with these special cards here, like let's say a Team of the Week Nick Mullins, he actually goes into a Team of the Week set. So that might give him a little bit more value, and you know, you might want to sell him accordingly. Same with this Thanksgiving card. He'll go into some harvest value. There's one of these turkey things. So you want to make sure you know, see the price of these guys. Like let's say it is Mayo. We probably don't want to put him in a gold token set because he goes for more than the average gold. We go on MUThead, search how much he goes for, sell him. Maybe the same with Nick Mullins. Now this Morgan Moses, maybe we want to put him into a gold token set. But at the end of the day, every single card goes into some sort of set. There's not really any card that won't go into a set. So you want to, once again, clearing out your binder. This is like a part B to the previous tip, is that you want to, you know, not waste cards by just letting them sit there. If you really want to quick sell some of these gold cards for training, you can. It's not a crime, but you definitely want to put a lot of these gold cards, like these lower end cards and the silver cards, into token sets or whatever sets you're trying to do at the time. Tip number 8, as I'm about to accidentally demonstrate here, is the objectives list. We went over the daily quick sell stuff, but you want to regularly check the objectives list in Ultimate Team because there are sometimes new objectives that, you know, you might miss, and you want to make sure you get these objectives done because a lot of times they have pretty decent rewards. You guys saw right there, we got 300 training, 3,000 coins from getting 300 training, and then we got that from quick selling that Tony Gonzalez. You see the weekly objectives, you get things for improving your overall, for doing solo challenges, for winning online games. MUT Master is a very important one to get Ryan Shazier done. I'm not really going to talk about MUT Master here. You see, we're pretty far into our progress here, but basically, you want to, you know, get every objective done right there to upgrade your middle linebacker Ryan Shazier that you get the start of Madden Ultimate Team. Now, one of the objectives that I want to go over here very specifically is the squad challenges. Very simple here, just win it easy, win a medium, win a hard. But if you complete all 3 of these challenges every single week, look at what you get. You get a choice of 5 trophies or a gold pack. You do not want the gold pack, all right? Do not take the gold pack. Take the trophies. And along with the fact that you beat the hard one and you beat the medium squad solos, that's a grand total of 8 series trophies. And that is a pretty good come up from a pretty simple objective. Those squad solos do not take more than 15 to 20 minutes to do. So that's something that you can do in under an hour every single week. And you guys see these trophy sets. You know, we accumulate enough Series 4 trophies. There's some pretty sweet sets we can do here. 86 to 89 player, 90 to 92 player. You get yourself a Nat, 93 overall Justin Houston, or you could just stack up enough trophies to get the big kahuna Justin Houston. And these trophies are just trophies that you get from playing the game. You can't buy trophies. You have to earn trophies. And you get good rewards from stacking up trophies. So you really want to get trophies. That's part of this tip as well. And, you know, the squad solo is definitely a great way. And, of course, we went over solo battles. That's another great way to get trophies. And then playing online in general. So tip number 9, we're going to come back to the idea of training here. Because training is just such a big point of Madden Ultimate Team that we actually need to make a tip number 9 for this. And that is powering up players to your liking. You don't have to power up players to their max value. As you're going to see here, we powered up this 91 Steve Smith to a 91 overall. Not the highest overall possible, which is the 94 overall, but a 91. The reason why is because we could do this with straight up training points. You could power up legend players, not to their highest overall. This is especially for legends. But it can even apply to, let's say, a Landon Collins here. You can see that Landon Collins, he has a higher overall, but we don't really want to spend the coins on that yet. So the 91 overall Landon Collins will get the job done for us. But especially with legend players, and you can earn these legend players by doing solo challenges to get them, specific solo challenges in the legend section. But you can basically just upgrade Champ Bailey to, what, an 89 overall, just straight up on the amount of training points demonstrated here without spending any coins on buying the players. So it's a great budget option, especially to upgrade guys purely on training. If you don't, because it's cheaper than spending the coins on getting an 89 Champ Bailey or a 92 Champ Bailey. And you may only want to do this for more of the newer legends that come out because, you know, their training stuff's going to be a little bit higher. So, like, let's say Franco Harris probably has a higher one or something like that. Not going to go into that, but basically, you know, manage your training points. Don't blow all your training points on something silly. You can, you know, kind of level your team to the overall that you need it to be. We don't need Steve Smith to be a 94 overall because we're a 90 overall. 91 overall is fine by us. 92 Telvin, fine by us. 89 Sheriff, fine by us. So just manage your training along with your team. When maybe our team is like a 92 overall, then we'll upgrade Landon Collins. Then we'll upgrade Steve Smith. But for the time being, you want to manage your entire team to make sure there's no major holes. As you guys see, there's not really any holes in our team besides the fullback spot. But no one really cares about the fullback spot. Tip number 10, and the final tip I'm going to give you guys today, is sniping on the auction house. The whole concept of buying low and selling high. If you're a business major, you have plenty of experience with this. Otherwise, we go into the auction house. You know, this is the easiest way to make coins, the quickest way, but it's also the hardest way. If you're not able to get the timing correctly, is, you know, you just go into the auction house, you narrow down, you use all these tools in the auction house to narrow down your search to the card that you want. Like, let's say I want an 88 to 89 overall Jeremy Shockey, since we've been talking about Shockey a lot. We go in here and bam, there's just only Jeremy Shockeys. If you do not narrow down your search, you're not going to be able to find like the cheapest ones that go up. Like this one for 6,500. And you want to try to, you know, continue sniping until you find a card that you know, like if you go on MUT and you know, check the prices of the Jeremy Shockeys, you'll know that this Jeremy Shockey 89 overall is actually like the 65,000 is not a good value. But you know, you just continue searching around a couple of cards and, you know, you fly your way around the auction house and you try to make coins that way. Like I said, it's a little bit tough. There are a few easier ways to try to find cards that you're specifically looking for. It's not in the binder, it is in, let's say the Team Diamond set. That's probably the easiest one to find base cards. The Team Diamond set, if you go in there, every single base card for a team is in here, especially the elite ones. So let's say you go into the Broncos and you're trying to snipe yourself a Von Miller. Very expensive card. A lot of people want Von Miller. You just sit in here and you constantly go around a couple of these cards like Chris Harris. You watch him. You don't want to sit on just one card. You want to look at a couple of cards. So, you know, you're occupying yourself like reasonably rather than just watching one guy all day. So you go through some of these Broncos, maybe you go to a different team, and once you know the prices of these guys, like specific overalls, what their lowest are, or of just specific like a Von Miller price, and then all of a sudden, boom, like a new Von Miller pops up for like 78,000 and you've been sitting on it, you get to snipe them real quick. It's not easy, like I said. This is also pretty time consuming, to be quite honest. Like, this is something that you can do if you really do have the time to kill the snipe cards and you're good at it. Like, it is a very efficient way to make a lot of coins. So, you know, you just find cards that you want to snipe, whether they're high overalls like a 95 Lawrence Taylor, or if you just want to go into, you know, the Buccaneers and maybe look at like a Gerald McCoy or Vontae David, or, you know, you use the auction house whatever you want, way you want. So that's, you know, the whole concept of sniping. It's very important to go over as far as how to make coins. So that is the final tip, and that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys learned something from at least one of the 10 tips, then this video worked. If you learned something from all 10 tips, then I'm glad to be of your service. So leave a like on the video if you guys did make it through this video, if you guys learned something new, if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 19 gameplays and videos and all that good stuff you guys want to see more on this channel. Thank you for watching, and have a happy holidays.